We are live from the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we get set for the Charlotte Bobcats against the Milwaukee Bucks. Hi, everybody. Marv Albert along with Steve Kerr, and we are just moments away from the opening tip. Let's check out the starting lineups presented by T-Mobile.
All right, Steve, what's the game plan here for the Bucks tonight?
One of the things you have to do, Marv, is slow down Raymond Felton. He's a guy who loves to get out in transition. His preference is to attack the rim, get into the paint, so you want to force him into outside shots.
This one is underway. The pass to Bell. Misfires on the three. And Boris Diaw could not finish. Red walks to the front court. Here comes the screen. Thomas calling for the ball. Shot clock down to 4. Red fires one up. Grabbed by Diaw. Felton walks it across. Delivery to Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Bogut able to succeed with that box out. Going for 3. Rebound by Chandler. Felton moving to the front court. The alley-oop pass. Diaw trying to break free. And Tyson Chandler not able to hit. Thomas looking to set up on the post. Here's Jennings, and he hits it. Bell looking to get open. Pass to Diaw. Chandler able to pull it back. Handled by Bogut. Steve, I don't know. That's a tough move for him to make.
Well, he really favors going to the middle, Marv, and when he can't get to that spot, he struggles.
Offensive foul on Red. Boy, he took the hit. Excellent play, and there's no question that was a charging foul.
Yeah, I agree, Marv. He moved his body, got excellent position, took the contact. That's a nice play defensively.
Bell finding the open man. Oh, what a collision. He is clearly in pain after that. Tyson Chandler taking it to the rim.
Terrific help defense there, Marv, on the interior.
Thomas looking for the ball. Pass to Felton. And Roger Bell with a nice look. Ridnour moving it across. Here's Bogut. Yes. Felton walking it up. The pass picked off. 2-on-1. Thomas gets it back to him. Handled by Bell. Chandler trying to break free. Delivery to Felton. Tyson Chandler driving to the rim.
Well, when a man penetrates from the perimeter, you've got to come over and help defensively.
Pass to Red. Chandler on the rebound.
This club really wants to finish strong in this quarter, Marvin. Here's a 2-for-1 opportunity they can take advantage of.
Wallace working off the screen, and Luke Ridnour called for the foul. That's his first. Gadzarich has checked in for the first time, and Gerald Wallace to the line. He's an 80% free throw shooter.
But Wallace will go to the line. One of the most athletic players in the NBA, Marvin, a guy who really likes to get up and down the floor. He'll finish plays on lobs. He'll get into the lane, and he'll draw a lot of fouls, as you see here.
And he makes them both. Half minute left in the first. Bobcats up by 4. Able to reach for it.
Well, they got everything they wanted except the points, Mark. Good penetration. They get something going towards the hoop. They just can't finish.
Red bringing it across. Here's the screen. Red beats him off the dribble. That's the end of the first. The Bobcats lead by 4. Gerald Wallace has had a surprising first quarter here tonight, really stepping up for the team so far.
Well, defensively, you have to make an adjustment because you didn't expect him to come out and just light it up in the first quarter. So you've got a lot of issues to deal with, but they've got to put a body on him, get a hand in his face. What great defense. Everybody active and alert, helping each other out. That's what wins ball games, Marv.
Felton looking to shake free. Off-balance shot. Rebound by Bogut. Red comes across. The pass to Ridnour. Oh, loses control of the ball there. Wallace makes a great pass. Ball's Dion able to put it down. Ridnour to the front court. Looks inside. Thomas on the fade. Box out by Dion. Felton in possession. Here's Bell. Red able to hustle it down.
Marv, this team needs to continue to gather momentum. You can't miss easy ones like that or you'll give up this lead in a hurry.
Delivery to Red. Wallace on a catch and shoot and rebounded by Bogut. Red walks to the front court. Pass to Bogut. Wallace able to succeed with that box out. The pass to Chandler. Dion able to keep it alive. Wow, with authority on that dunk.
Marv, you can't get back into the game this way. You've got to play solid defense and then finish it off by getting the rebound.
Alexander trying to break free. For 3.
Nice box out by Chandler.
Marv, sort of a half-hearted attempt at a screen and roll there results in a long miss on the three-point try.
Wallace looking for the ball.
And that is his first field goal.
Alexander
Right back.
shot blocked. The Bucks keep the possession going.
And Andrew Bogut able to flip it home.
It's a big play there, Marv. The second chance opportunity. When you're down, any type of effort play, hustle play like that one can get you back into the ballgame.
Felton looking for the open man.
And Gerald Wallace misfires.
Thomas wants the ball. Delivery to Bell.
Beautiful shot. Final minute of the second quarter. Bobcats up by 11.
Thomas trying to free himself up. Snatched by Felton.
They've got to find some kind of a rhythm to their offense because that was a terrible shot there.
Diaz came up looking sore. We'll see if he's able to play through it.
That's an 11-2 run for the Charlotte Bobcats.
Well, things are getting a little out of hand, Marv. I think this club needs a timeout because if they're not careful, they're going to get blown right out of here.
Alexander
Draws the double. Rejected.
Oh, a hustle there, just could not save it.
Well, this team is trying to figure out how they're going to win this game. They have not played well to this point, and to just blatantly step out of bounds, Marv, that's unbelievable.
Diaz's shot has been right on target.
Yeah, he's playing so well tonight, Marv. You can see, you watch the replay, he's so tough to handle defensively because he's got all the tools.
Pass to Muhammad. Nice play. Gerald Henderson puts it down.
Ridnour walks it across. He fires from downtown. That's the end of quarter number 2. The Bobcats lead by 15. The Bobcats with an excellent first half, Steve. What do they have to do to build on the lead?
Well, I think they need solid offensive execution, Marv. That will lead to good shots and a nice tempo to the game. The other thing I've got my eye on is foul trouble, Marv. They've got to keep their best players out on the floor.
Thomas comes out to set the pick.
On the penetration.
And Luke Ridnour with the spectacular move.
Smart move there, Marv. When you're down, it's important to really be aggressive. Get something attacking towards the rim in the paint, and that might jumpstart this club.
The pass to Felton. Going down low.
Wallace working into the post. Box out by Bogut.
Great defensive pressure. They contest the shot. This is how you get back into a game when you're falling behind, Marv.
Delivery to Red. 7 on the 24. Oh, he is fouled on that shot. Not a good play.
And Roger Bell called for the foul. That's his first.
Red at the line, first time tonight.
Michael Redd has really developed into one of the better two guards in the NBA, Marv. A terrific shooter, but also a guy who's strong enough to get into the lane, finish at the rim, and draw a lot of fouls.
And hits both.
Felton moving to the front court. Pass to Wallace. Thomas able to succeed with that box out.
Marv, absolutely terrific defense, challenging the shot, and this is what you have to do when you've fallen behind and you're trying to get back into a ball game.
And rebounded by Chandler. Felton moving it across. The pass to Bell. Bogut ends up with it. Delivery to Red. Yes! Michael Red is such an effective shooter, but it's kind of an unusual stroke.
It is, Marv. It's kind of a slingshot. It reminds me a little bit of a left-handed version of Peja Stojakovic. He kind of winds up and flings that ball, but it's very effective, particularly from long range.
Ridnour walking it up. Pass to Red and scores. That's a 9-0 run for the Bucks.
Great run here, Marv, and this club continued to battle when things were bad, and they're right back in this thing.
And Larry Brown asks for a timeout. Chandler posting up, and the field goal.
Well, they've been really effective offensively tonight, Marv. That's one of the reasons they're winning this game. They've found a nice rhythm. They're getting open looks, and they're really sharing the ball.
Ridnour able to beat his man off the dribble and scores. That's an 11-2 run for the Bucks.
Marv, this team has gotten away from all the things that got them the lead in the first place. Rebounding, defense, hustle plays. They've got to find a way to pick up their game again.
Oh, he loses it. Shot clock to 2. Roger Bell scores. There was contact there. No foul being called, but what a bucket. And that will be a foul.
Well, he just didn't have position there defensively, Marv. That's why he gets called for the foul, and he's going to have to move his feet a little bit quicker next time.
Charlotte's been getting outstanding inside positioning thus far tonight.
Now, the game is so much easier when you can get the ball close to the hoop, get some short-range shots, and that's what we've seen here tonight. Take a look at some of the replays, the layups, the dunks, the easy points, and that's why this club has played so well tonight. They're just getting a lot of easy points.
Diaz looking for position in the paint. Look out, looks like he's going to try and break his man down. And Raymond Felton made a sensational pass.
This has been a clinic offensively, Marv. They're running their sets beautifully, spacing the floor, getting good shots, getting the ball inside. They're showing it all tonight.
Alexander with a quick release, controlled by Diaz. Felton bringing it across. And it's good. Chandler's 4 for 8 from the field.
Marv, I think they've done a nice job tonight offensively running their sets. They look very effective. They're finding the open shooter. They've developed a good groove here tonight.
Ridnour with an excellent look. Grabbed by Wallace.
Very careless useless turnover there, Marv. No reason for that.
The pass to Bell. 3 quarters through this game, the Bobcats lead by 14. As we head to the 4th quarter, Steve, as you know, you've been there before. This game is still within reach.
Well, anytime you have a comfortable lead and you're at home, Marv, it's important to try to close things out, and you do that with defense. You don't want to trade buckets here. You've got to make stops and really continue to build this lead.
The ball is loose. Ridnour with the steal. Yes. Delivery to Bell. Alexander rebounds.
Wow, what a defensive possession. And, Marv, this is how this team's going to get back into the ballgame.
Ridnour hands it off. Rebound by Bell.
Marv, that's the kind of shot you have to make if you want to come back from this kind of deficit.
Bell comes across. Shoots for 3. And Roger Bell with 10 points.
Boy, that was great execution on that set right there, Marv. And they've been doing it all night. That's how they've built this lead. Really, really sound offense.
Ridnour looking for the open man. Michael Red. Yes.
Red, I think, Marv, the last couple of years has established himself as one of the best shooters in the NBA. And really surprising, a lot of people, of course, came out of Ohio State as a second-round pick. Was thought of more as a defensive-type player, but wow, has he become an offensive force.
Ridnour to the front court. Pass to Red. Wallace in possession. Boris Diaw able to stuff.
Well, this team has shown really solid execution all night. That's why they have the lead. They're setting good screens, making good sharp cuts to the basket, and they're taking high percentage shots.
The pass to Bogut. Ridnour on a quick release.
At some point, Marv, you'd think they'd realize that the reason they're so far behind is terrible shot attempts like that one.
Delivery to Felton. Shot clock is down to 7. Diaw again. And Roger Bell with the assist. Ridnour walks to the front court. He's setting up his man here. And Raymond Felton with the foul. That is his second. All right, Steve, now to tonight's performer of the game, brought to you by Sprite. Ridnour at the line for the first time. And he makes them both. Gets the screen. Pass to Chandler. Puts it up. And Tyson Chandler can't get it to go down.
Well, finally, Marv, somebody contests a shot. That's the first time I've seen that all night. Maybe that's why he actually missed.
starting to size up his man. Fires. Bogut resets. Elevating. Oh, a flamboyant finish.
Well, this is how you get back in the ball game, Marv. Hustle, energy. You got to love the offensive rebound. Second chance opportunity.
Diaw looking to get open. Looking for the post-up. Looking at the post area, and Tyson Chandler with 10 points.
Mark, the story of the game tonight, points in the paint. They're just giving up way too many easy ones.
Red trying to break free, and he's rejected. 3-on-1. Bell penetrating, and the bucket.
They're just giving up way too many easy points here tonight, Marv. Penetration, offensive rebounds, you name it.
Ridnour setting up for the three and able to knock it home. Down to 30 seconds to go in the fourth. Bobcats up by 16. Chandler popping out to set the screen. Handled by Thomas. Red walks it across. Fires for three. Diaw on the rebound. This contest is over. The Charlotte Bobcats win this one. Final score is 44-28. Raja Bell is the high man with 12 points. This is Marv Albert along with Steve Kerr saying so long from the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte.